embarrassment. Yes, an embarrassment, a living endorsement.
Matt Rogers returns from his Easter break with more words of whittle. Oh, how he wished this paranoid fool had stayed away.
Here is that famous image that we all saw that was covered up by Google, and the powers to be, they hid it from us. This is a true image of the incoming system.
The missing section of Google Sky did not contain this Nibiru object. The object is a gazillion miles away, and is in fact a known object, catalogued in the Atlas of Galactic Nebulae as 05.39.2.
Again, we're seeing these huge halos, and these halos are meant to be covering the Nibiru system all the time. They're hiding what's behind that huge chem.
This photo was taken in 2013 and taken from a page that clearly explains how a sun halo is formed and doesn't mention Nibiru anywhere.
Back to the military, where they've been working on this since the 1940s, early 50s. They'd been tracking the Nibiru system. The Hubble telescope went up and they found it.
How very appropriate that you choose to use a still from the 1964 movie Dr. Strangelove, a comedy about an insane general.
They know that the biggest event that caused serious problems to our Earth 6 times in the past.
6 times in the past? Where's your proof?
It even says here on this chart, you can see this, can't you? Bear in mind, no matter who occurs. The White House, the next puppet president, has already been selected and would always serve their New World Order masters. Their job is to extend the citizen slavery and profit off the elections. And above all the actors, your vote doesn't mean anything. Election is nothing but a Hollywood production.
This isn't a chart with actual facts contained therein. It's someone's opinion made up in Photoshop. Here's the original.
Here's a small diagram where you can see this here. This is the orbit of Nibiru and also Earth's orbit. So the passing will come, and also the degree of the tilt of Nibiru passing Earth. So we will tilt and we will go into a pole shift.
This image is from a variety of sources and first appeared around September 2009. It was actually referring to the impending apocalypse of December 21st, 2012. This, of course, never happened.
Now the man upstairs in the heavens.
Yeah, let's try the God path. Might help you get a bit more viewers. YouTube loves a bit of God.
He is the man that rules everything. And he's screaming at every single one of us right now. And God is screaming at us to say, watch out. He can see Nibiru coming. He can see these huge celestial bodies heading our way. He knows that they're coming. There's nothing anybody can do. And all those angels up there are looking down at us as well.
Don't be stupid. If you believe in God and think he rules the school, then he would have the power to stop a catastrophe, not just sit on a cloud and scream at mankind.
For all of you that have been around since the 1970s and the 1980s, have you ever seen this before? This, what they call the sundogs? Because I haven't. And it's a new thing.
Well, I've been around since the 1960s, Matt, and I've seen sundogs, not just in the UK, but overseas as well. Just because you've never seen something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And it's not a new thing. We went through this in the last video I made.
It has been going on since the early 30s, 20s. Don't be the ones to face the wall.
How deeply offensive are you to illustrate your bullshit crap with a photo of Jews captured during the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising in 1943?
And here is an image of the shadow government that was way back in the day, way back in time.
This is a photograph of members of Skull and Bones in 1917. Skull and Bones is an undergraduate senior secret society at Yale University and is constantly featured in conspiracy theories.
Because the powers to be...
It's the powers that be.
See, the powers to be and...
It's the powers that be.
The powers to be...
No, the powers that be.
Make commitment, you're an embarrassment. Yes,